Just in, Dokpesi is an APC mole. Wike attacks ART founder and warns Atiku. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, has described a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Raymond Aliru Dokpesi, as a mole for the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) following its alleged attempt to divide the party. There is no party right now that is not under crisis. The PDP is seeming or looking like they're divided against themselves. Some people are supporting this particular person for the presidential election or for the primary. Some people are supporting a lot of, as in it is now chaos. The APC, we have been hearing of the crisis in last year, and the crisis is still going on. They have not been able to find a solution. This is the point where I would say their crisis, it does not affect us, the electorates. What we're interested in is, since they have refused to sign our dear electronic, bill, that electoral bill into law, no problem. When they finish their crisis and they decide to bring a presidential flag bearer out, then we'll now know. That is when it concerns us. Right now, we definitely are not interested. The news in detail, please stay with us. While on Thursday in Port Harcourt, revealed was that some PDP governors have been inundated with calls following a text message being peddled by Dokpesi that some governors had embarked on a week-long trip to Europe to determine those who will be the presidential and vice presidential candidate of the party in 2023. I have always said to the people in PDP, nobody should cause a division among the governors. We are trying as much as we can to build the party back and see that in 2023, PDP takes over governance. But I have some suspicion that people like Raymond Dokpesi are not really sincere to the People's Democratic Party, and I think and I'm convinced that Raymond Dokpesi appears to be working for the All Progressive Congress (APC). I do not understand where Raymond Dokpesi gets this information. This rumor that governors travel to Europe to decide who will be the presidential candidate and vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). I wonder why governors would travel to Europe to take such a decision. Wike added that he, alongside his colleagues, have nothing against Dokpesi campaigning for the 2019 PDP presidential candidate and former vice president of Nigeria, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, but that he should be circumspect and desist from causing mayhem in the party. I have told Raymond Dokpesi that there is nothing wrong with you preaching for the candidature of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri of Adamawa, a very experienced man, an intelligent man, a strategist. But do not destroy other people because of this. Because when you destroy them, it will be difficult for PDP to win election in 2023. The Rivers State governor implored Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who he described as a well-known political strategist, to rein in Chief Dokpesi from spreading dangerous rumors capable of destroying the party. Well. There is so many crises in the two major political parties of Nigeria. Some people are just, having fun with it. Some electorates are just, they are using them for topic of, gossip. You know when you're gossiping when something does not concern you, there's nothing you can actually do. The gossip just goes, and it's like with every step they take, the gossip increases on a daily basis. Okay, Atiku, the president of Nigeria should never have included Atiku, the president that Nigeria should have. Oh, okay. Let him save himself from heart attack of losing election again by quitting the stage. Now, list a guest list. Oh, they're advising him. Atiku Abubakar and Dokpesi are unrepentant traitors. They are looking for political power so as to loot the nation dry. Atiku Abubakar is PDP in the morning, APC in the night. He has no principle and political ideology. He destroyed PDP in 2015 and brought to APC, funded it to defeat PDP in the presidential election, As he couldn't get a presidential ticket in the APC, he ran back to PDP to try his luck. A willing stool that gathers no mud. This person don't finish in a babao. Governor Wike, please, you have to be careful the way you go about it. Please, sir, don't destroy PDP yourself. Everybody is needed in this critical time. Yes, this is indeed a critical time, and they need to be together. They need to be together because I know how they hunger to come back to power. Okay? Everybody is needed in this critical time. Chief Dokpesi have done a lot for the PDP. By the time you push everybody away, it will remain you alone. And you alone cannot win the election for the party. Together is better. Together is better. That is what everyone is saying. Somebody is saying to hell with the PDP and the APC come 2023. Maybe the person is of my own opinion that PDP, APC, there is no difference. Sincerely, no difference. The handwriting is on the wall. He knows quite well that APC is going to win the 2023 election. That is why he's raising alarm from now. You think so? It is not impossible. It is a dog-eat-dog world in politics. If FFK can decamp, anything can happen. Yes, so in politics, anything can happen. Somebody who is here and going to be sweet-mouthing and talking, you know, just in the evening of, let's say, of yesterday, can wake up and you hear that that person is now a member of the opposition party. That is how it rolls in Nigerian politics. So all the parties are confused now. Yes, it is seeming so. They are confused because they don't know what to do. They are so much interested in retaining power in 2023. And this is where I'm going to draw attention to. Can you see that these people don't care about you? They're not even welcoming the idea to even speak to the people to find out what those people really want. Come 2023, all they want is to retain power at the expense of the electorate. I just pray that the greater percentage of the electorate are not gullible, as it's not, they're no longer gullible. Come, you know, when the election will be holding, and then we can do the needful. Yes, we can do the needful. Don't be deceived that they're going to be a selection or whatever. Do your part. Play your part well. If you think they're going to be doing election and not, selection and not election, ask yourself, why are they campaigning so hard? To me, why are they wasting a lot of money if at the end of the day they can play around the numbers? Because they know that, or they want us to believe that our vote does not count, so that you won't come outside, so that people who will come out, they will manipulate them and monetize them to vote for them instead. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of it.